Yes. Okay. But generally, Alice is really about a girl called Alice and a world called one another. It's a make-believe world, simply put. But the one interesting thing about that cartoon for me that stood out is the following. At one point in time, Alice came across the coins, I don't know, Siamese cats, a funny cat. And the cat asked her one question. Alice, where are you going? Alice, where are you? Guess what she responded? Who can guess? She said, I don't know where I'm going. I don't. And the cat said, if that is the case, take any road, it will lead you anywhere. Take any road, it will lead you where? Anywhere. I pray and I hope we're not in that situation. That we take any road that will lead us what? If we're in that space, I urge us to have a self-introspective session. After this, we just said, because in life, you must have a purpose. And in the rest pick up on a previous conversation, success means different things to different people. Okay? And remember one thing, your success can't be anyone else's success. For you, success is unimportant. For me, success is just, working in the community. That's success to me. So the idea is just figure out what you want and excellent. It be what? Excellent. Are you together? Not perfect, but excellent. Good. Now back to today's my session on what? Emotional intelligence. But before we begin, very briefly, I just like to introduce myself again. My name is Albert Ngoa. I always define myself as a kind, determined, goal-oriented individual in terms of Albert the person. In terms of my work, I define myself as a wellness creator. And in line with that, my work is categorized in 3 key areas. Number 1, I'm a counseling psychologist with a focus on community counseling. Under this, I work mostly in informal settings in Nairobi County, mostly and notably Kibra, Mandale, and the 6 Mukuru sites, targeting youth between the ages of 18 to 35 years old with a bias on the young man. My second tier is on training and coaching on emotional intelligence. I must admit, I began doing this in a common settlement. So it sounded like self-taught. Okay? So over the years, I began doing this in 2019. How many years ago? 5, right? So you can imagine that. How I've grown. So during that time, I've had sessions with more than 3,500 individuals. I've worked with numerous organizational institutions. For example, UNDP, UNICEF, the UNESCO, and various local CEOs. And the one thing that I realized so how is it that now he's a successful businessman? It means there are other forms of intelligence. Are you together? Yes. So that brings me to the end of my presentation today. I'm to open the floor to a maximum of 2 questions because of time. Yes.
Social awareness. You said it's about to be aware of our surroundings. And you gave a very good example, like when you go into the office, you greet your
engaging in this subject matter is that people always want to know who they are. Who they want? Who they are. Who am I? Where am I? On my third work, I am also a certified digital wellness educator, and here I look at the intersection between wellness and technology. Besides that, I'm very passionate in the area of IT, and currently I head the Communications and PR Development at the Internet Society of Kenya, currently leading a life legacy project in curriculum that seeks to upskill and equip youth between the ages of 15 to 30 years old in life skills, ICT skills, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship skills. I am also a certified internet governance trainer. I'm also very interested in issues around internet connectivity. And on my free time, I also mentor young people with those between the ages of 18 to 30 years old. Now, back to today's session. But before we begin our session today, I want to do a small exercise. For this to happen, yes?
Sorry to cut you short. Before we move to the next session, I just need to add a very quick question so that I don't lose my train of thoughts. You say you do counseling to the areas you mentioned and with a bias to young men. So why I was feeling like you're secluding the young girl child. Why only the men? Why not the girls? I'm feeling left out.
Okay. That's a good question. I was very intentional in mentioning that because my fall into community counseling was through the young man. Okay? And as you're all aware, we have numerous programs out, especially in Kenya, that really target young girls and women. And not very men that target the young man. So it just to be specific, just to answer you. So I'm in part of a program called the Young Men Resilience Program. The first is held in East Africa, which is implemented by the Kenya Red Cross and the Danish Red Cross. It's been running in the country since 2016. How many years ago? 8 years. And it's a boy-child program funded by the Danish. That's why I said the focus on the boy-child. Having said that, of course, in the process of getting different targets. So it comes to women, to the girls. I also come across young mothers, and I first show the elderly and people suffering from non-communicable diseases, such as high blood pressure and diabetes. Yes. But mostly focus on the young man. Yes. So, like I was saying, let's do a quick exercise. Let's all be seated upright kindly. 90 degrees. Hands on our laps. Hands on our laps. Kila mtu. Hands on your lap. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Please let's all close our eyes. Close your eyes. And I want you to take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Exhale your mouth. Okay, we'll try it again. We'll take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Exhale your mouth. 1, 2, 3. Now stay with your eyes closed. Stay with your eyes closed. I want you to think of 3 emotions. 3 emotions you've experienced today. Since morning up until now. 3 emotions you've experienced up until now. I'll give you 30 seconds to do that. How about exercising? Feedback? How is it?
When breathing in, breathing out, I felt like, should I say, there was a sense of emptiness. It was just me.
It was just you. Yes, okay. When you look at the choice of emotions?
Okay. Should I say, there was only loneliness can to consider the emotion. But there was a sense of me alone. Yes.
Okay.
So I could describe it as loneliness.
Okay.
So if loneliness is an emotion, then
You felt
that's what I felt. Yeah.
Okay.
Today I experienced disappointment, anxiety, and appreciation. So far today, those three things.
Okay. Good.
Like I said today, I had a peaceful morning, and so I'm not feeling exhausted, I'm feeling rested. And when we were breathing in and out, I felt like I would doze off because it was relaxing.
Just relaxing.
Yeah.
You felt relaxed.
Yes.
Good.
So I got a feeling of relaxation, and the topmost emotions I felt today were calmness, joy, and gratitude. Yeah.
Okay.
Gratitude.
Le sentiment, c'est
J'aimerais envie de venir ici. Depuis le matin, j'ai envie de venir ici et d'apprendre, de continuer à apprendre ce que nous avons appris hier.
We're just excited to be here. Yeah.
Good.
Mine was really good and very nice.
First, relief.
Yes.
Good. And the back. Yes. Very peaceful, huh? Good. Gentlemen?
Let's say I just felt peace.
Felt peace. Good.
I felt calm, of course, and it was a calming experience.
It was calming.
Very calming.
Good. Anyone who want to share?
Yeah. I have Mike.
First of all, I'm excited to be here this morning.
Yes.
And what I thought I had is because I'm sure I was going in the morning.
Yes.
Like right now,
Yes.
I feel like this is asking for something.
Just think of something.
Yeah.
You're feeling happy.
Yeah,
So I'm particularly nice.
I think so.
You need to do something with the stomach. So very simple.
No problem.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay. Today, I feel two emotions. I woke up joyful and after excitement.
Joyful and excitement. Great. Now, a good question. What do you think about the emotions? easy to identify them. Yes, how many says? How many say no?
Okay. I think it's easy. Just use them off. Just use them off. Okay, okay. I think what's hard is putting that emotion into words.
To identify the, how to call it,
Yes, and how to describe it in words. Sometimes it's hard.
It's hard.
Yes. But you know what you're feeling, but like putting it in words to make the other person understand what you're actually feeling. Not anybody can actually do that.
True. Now, are you aware that your emotions determine how your day will be? Are you aware? You know, to tell you, how many people have in this house? Or can you go in the house? No. That's true. Hasina nini? Hasina hasa? What is it like? You can imagine you wake up in the morning and you're angry. And then you go to the office without anger. You go to work without anger. What is going to happen?
Conflict.
Conflict. How?
With the workers.
Why?
Because you are battling emotion.
You're angry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you cannot, also learning concentration is limited.
It's limited.
But you're not going to maintain your emotion, that same emotion to the day. I mean, like I said, today I already experienced 3. I was appreciative, I was disappointed, and then I had anxiety. But none of these things lingered.
They're not constant, isn't it?
So long, right?
Yes.
It's just temporary.
Yes. And you do it exactly. And that's the emotion intelligence counseling. You can wake up in the morning after praying in the partner's house. It happens.
Yes.
Isn't it? But when you're going to go to work, will you carry those issues to your office? Will you?
Sometimes.
Will you?
It depends.
You cannot plan.
It gets but it's not.
Let me repeat the question.
Okay, are you asking me as an individual or general? Then it will depend, but most people do. They carry their emotions from home to the rest of the world.
And what is the result?
But like me, I was fired because of someone's
Productive.
You are unproductive.
Yes.
Let me give you a more elaborate example. Imagine you are at work, isn't it? And then the supervisor, the manager comes and says, you go away. You go. Are you sure you feel perfect to be in this position? You know, you just need your own son, the age of your daughter. How can you share this meeting? Look at your write-up. Are you sure you want full courage? Or want to be university? How many you have to that? Or what are the worst? You experience racism. I did a good scenario. Something I experienced. So I was in a meeting and amongst us there was this lady. She's half Ugandan, half Rwandese. And she was heading a very big multinational organization. And in that meeting there were only 2 blacks, myself and her. So, and she's a multilingual, meaning she speaks English, she speaks Kiswahili, she speaks Kinyarwanda, she speaks Baganda, she speaks Portuguese, she speaks German, she speaks French. So what happens when now one of the colleagues from I think it's German. So let's speak in English for the sake of Michigan. knows she speaks what? German. They know she understands what? German. And you know what is worse? These are them in their 50s. And when she at that time was late 29. You can imagine that? At 29, African lady, heading a big multinational, sharing a little in all rights. You can imagine that? Yeah. So these are the scenarios we experience. And for us to be able to navigate all these issues and these different circumstances, we need what?
Emotional intelligence.
In a big way. Bullying, what is bullying here? Bullying. Isn't it? Yes, in many ways. Harassment. Yes, harassment. If harassment is verbal, harassment is physical, harassment is sexual. Isn't it? It's harassment. Or touching. Who told you to touch me? That's harassment. Yes. And it happens. And the worst, the truth of the matter is, especially men, to tell you the least just be laughing. You undergo harassment, you do not relate harassment. Yes, you will touch in a certain manner, you will touching and is a touch.
Repeat.
There is touching and there is a touch. Kuna mshika na kuna mshikwashi. Yes. We are out there to do these things. We experience it. So anyhow, don't listen to the scenario and to be able to unfold. So as we're discussing emotional intelligence, we are going to the different aspects that we can able to connect. Okay. So, next slide please. So today we look at the following. One, we define what is emotional intelligence. Number two, we look at the different emotional intelligence competencies. And number three, we look at the importance of emotional intelligence. And finally, how emotional intelligence we can integrate in our day-to-day life. Okay? Now, before I begin the entire emotional intelligence, I'd like to begin with a question. What are emotions? What are emotions? Emotions in meaning? Yes?
The best way I know.
Yes.
There are just mixed feelings that somebody might be going through. Somebody at a certain time or certain moment.
Okay. Somebody else? Yes?
They are expressions that manifest as a result of both internal and external relations. Yeah.
Very good. Somebody else? Emotions?
Emotions are simply feelings.
Feelings, Okay, one more person.
Thoughts that are interpreted by you. Thoughts interpreted.
Okay, very good. Now, you're over it. I want you to keep in mind the following. So, emotions are biological processes. Emotions are biological processes that emanate from a part of our brain called the amygdala. Heard of the amygdala? Yes. And the amygdala deals with issues around fear. You have a flight and fight, those kind of things. Exactly. And the best example of this is imagine you're in a radio, and just as you're approaching the gate, you come across an anaconda. What do you do? Yes, what do you do?
Because I need it in a better way.
You run away. What do you do?
Yeah. I run.
You run. And it's face to face. You feel yes. So these are the responses that we do what we are going to have, isn't it? So remember, emotions, away from them being intense biological processes, there are also intense feelings that are either real or imagined. Okay? And they respond to certain threats in the environment. Are you together? So basically, that's what I'm doing when it comes to emotions. Now, I want to be very clear about emotions and feelings. When I say I feel happy, can you feel happy? I'm happy. Can you feel happy?
No.
What was the question?
If I say I feel happy, can you feel happy?
No.
You can see it. But you say I'm happy, I start smiling.
Yes, I can feel it.
Yes. So there's a difference, So emotions are more expressive, and things are more intangible, Another example of emotions are digital emojis. Are you aware? Emojis are digital emotions. You didn't know that?
Yes. The reaction.
No, sometimes let me ask you something. I just have a question. What do you mean by they are expressed? Because sometimes they can also be
What?
no, like emojis.
No.
One can say depending on.
Remember what I was referring to. We have places that show people smiling, crying. These are digital emojis, and those emojis are digital emotions. Are you there? Yes. Exactly.
Digital emotion.
Yeah, those are digital. Emojis are digital emotions.
Okay.
Yes.
And you can affect them.
You can
affect what emotions?
Well, just emotions. The emotions. Just to define emojis are digital what? Emotions. Are you together? Secondly, what is intelligence? Just leave it there. What is intelligence? Thought of carefully. Okay. Yes.
It's knowledge.
The ability to acquire knowledge and skills.
Very good. I like that.
Maybe the ability to solve questions and problems.
I will solve questions and problems.
Factual information.
Factual information. Yes. Your IQ. Good. I will touch on that.
Ability to create and think.
Ability to what? To create.
And to think.
And to think. Good. Yes. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
It's a intelligence.
Sorry?
Talent.
Talent. Oh, talent. Okay. Yes.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
L'intelligence, c'est la capacité d'acquérir des qualités et la capacité de résoudre certains problèmes ou certains exercices.
Yeah. Capacity to resolve some problems. Yeah, it could be said also as
Yes.
definition, because intelligence is a spiritual quality which helps us to resolve some problems and also to produce, and then the capacity to reproduce again what you have produced. I think that is important.
Okay.
I think also it's like understanding something what was the time to understand something also it's like intelligent.
You can understand something. Okay, yes, somebody else? So are you looking around? Okay, so now a lot of research has been done in the area of intelligence. And there are two key components of intelligence that the majority of researchers agree. My engaging in this subject matter is that people always want to know who they are, what intelligence is. And number one is the ability to learn from experience, learning. And number two, adapting. The ability to learn from experience and adapting to various situations. And the best example I can give in Nairobi here is traffic. Simple. Traffic. What happens if you wake up at 7 a.m. to go to work?
7 a.m.
Yeah, you don't work at 7 a.m. You're supposed to work at 8 a.m. You wake up at 7 a.m. to go to work.
Getting there on time.
What's likely to happen?
Anxiety. You're anxious.
You'll be anxious. And if you're supposed to work at 8, you're out by 7. What will happen? Likely to happen?
You're rushing.
You're rushing.
You'll be late.
You'll be late.
It probably depends on where you are, where your workplace is, and how long you take to prepare yourself. Everyone takes different time, so maybe I take 5 minutes to prepare, so I might not get worried.
Very true. Somebody else?
If you come from where I come from, Royal, and you're supposed to be in town, and you're waking up at 7:25, and you're supposed to be at work at 8.
You start crying.
Mama.
You now. So basically, you don't need to get to work late, isn't it? And that can result in some problems for you, isn't it? Now the question is this: now that you know you'll be late, you don't have at 7 or 7:25, what will you do?
You change the time table.
You do what?
You change the time and not intelligence.
You do what?
You be intelligent. You know your voice.
La copie lui a écrit un message, lui il a répondu. En répondant, lui pensait, la façon dont il a répondu, c'était